Okay, so tomorrow is today, and we're going to take a look at our work here. Somebody has been kind enough to take off all the clamps and wax paper and all this stuff. So we'll do an assessment. We're going to clean up all the extra here that is not required and is going to like slice people up. Take that off. And to start, we're going to collect all the stuff that we need. We're going to need a clamp, hold this guy out of the way. Extension cord is plugged in for our power tools. Before we use any power tools, we want to test the outlet and reset it. Test, reset. Okay, so now we know if there's a ground fault, we're not going to get electrocuted. Alright, got a splitter there on the cord. Yeah, shop vac. You want to minimize the hazard at the source. Got a multi-tool, some sanding stuff, Dremel. Got a diamond cut. That's this tooth pattern, I guess, on the bit with an end cut. The end of it is sharp. It cuts on the tip. It's made out of carbide. So it's made for fiberglass. There are other bits that come with Dremel, but carbide diamond cut is the only one to use on fiberglass. Everything else gets worn out way too fast. Okay, safety stuff, earmuffs, dust mask. Okay, so let's get this guy out of the way. There you go. That's held there. Bam, we can work totally clear. Now, when you use this, let's say, for example, this is the bit. If you use close to half the bit when you're cutting this direction through the material, the bit is going to want to like jump all over the place. So really all you want to do is use just a small portion of the blade. Alright, and then that way it doesn't jump around, and it removes material very efficiently. These blades are pretty expensive. They're like 30 bucks or whatever they are. Don't want to bust those if you don't need to. Okay, so you don't have to cut like this. You can cut on an angle, this way, like that. Whatever. We'll try something out here. Okay. So before we start going crazy on taking off the clamps, which somebody has already taken off for us, and doing any work on this repair, what we want to do is look at the pot from yesterday and see if it is hard. And it's hard. So we're good to go ahead and start cleaning this mess up. It's actually turned out pretty good. It's smooth along the bottom here, good contact. Might have no air bubble. That's just on the surface, that's not inside. Okay, so it looks like it's good contact everywhere, sealed nicely. We didn't clamp this perfectly here. I tried our best, but obviously didn't clamp perfectly, and we've got some surface, I guess, sharpness going on there. Everywhere else seems to be pretty smooth. A couple of spots here, I might have to sand that or fill it or something. But yeah, we'll get rid of those sharp points before we put this boat out. Everywhere else looks pretty good. Nice, good contact. All right. Okay, so that went okay. 2 hands is better than 1. I'm making a video, so it is what it is. But here you go, nice and smooth. Knocked off all the sharp edges that we could here. You notice yesterday we put soap on here so nothing would stick, and obviously nothing stuck. Nothing there. Okay, awesome. Have a little bit of sanding to do in here. Oh, where is it? There it is. A little bit of sanding to do in here. In there, because we got some sharp edges here. We'll just knock those edges off. Sand through this area a little bit. and I think we're going to be good to go on this one. Okay, so we completed sanding this. All the edges are gone. Nothing really here to catch on. And it's nice and smooth. Okay. When using this guy here, sometimes these get clogged. So I use one of these erasers. It's a carbide impregnated rubber. And while the thing is running, run this across the sandpaper and gets rid of all the junk. You're good to go again. Also remember, keep the vacuum going, wear your PPE, and life is good. Okay, after this we're going to do testing, but that's another video. Very good. Thanks for watching. So here is an example of clamping. Clamping does not always have to be like a physical clamp, squeezing something together, like those guys. Those guys, they're clamping down, but it's using gravity. Also, they were using tape there to clamp the wax paper to the side of the hull. So like, it doesn't have to be super strong, just keep it there so that the fiberglass doesn't fall off, really is what it comes down to, and to keep the fiberglass pressed into the corner. So here's an example. Some clamps and some paint mixers, really. Wait, could have used sandbags, really. That would have worked too. Anything to hold it in place.